Hi, welcome back. This will be my second reading for today. This one I couldn't resist. This one really spoke to me when Jason posted this on X on December 3rd, and I wanted to read this one. It's not in the Emergent series. The Emergent series is going to be read by Amber Fields for the next 5 or so, and her page is Earth Echoes on YouTube. You can go there and watch her emergence videos. So in breaking with that, there are a couple that spoke to me that I want to include, and this is another one called The Dumpster Fire of Humanity. When I read this, I got chills because it resonated so much with everything I had felt about some things that I had been seeing, and you will see why here in a moment when I dive into this. It's really great. Okay, The Dumpster Fire of Humanity by Jason Gray. You never grasp the true state of humanity until you are thrown, kicking and unwilling, into the digital wasteland called X. I thought I had walked through darkness before. I thought I had seen the underbelly of human collapse, addiction, poverty, abuse, betrayal, the hollow systems pretending to be society, the hollow people pretending to be awake, but nothing, absolutely nothing, prepared me for the grotesque carnival of dysfunction that X unleashes the moment you step through its gates. X is not a platform. It is a weapons testing site for human consciousness, and most people walking around in it are already casualties without even realizing it. This is not a social network. It is a hologram of humanity's worst impulses, broadcast at full volume, stripped of every mask, dripping with desperation, rage, and programmed stupidity. It is the clearest proof we have that humanity is in trouble so deep that most will not survive the psychological freefall. I now understand why people stay away from this place. Avoiding X is not cowardice, it is self-preservation. You do not use X. X feeds on you. It devours your attention, your empathy, your clarity. It drags your consciousness into a battlefield where bots pretend to be people, people pretend to be gods, and everyone is screaming into a void that was engineered to never answer back. X is the sewer line of the digital age, and stepping inside it is like inhaling the fumes of collective human decay. You feel it, the sickness, the rot, the psychic corrosion. It clings to you like ash after a house fire, and if you stay long enough, you start forgetting what clean air even feels like. When Facebook shut its doors on me, terrified of the truth I was writing, I had no choice but to continue the mission here. He means on X. Entering X was like walking into a burning psychiatric ward built atop a mountain of digital garbage. Everywhere you look, you witness the collapse of thought in real time, rage cycles chewing through what is left of human empathy, trauma reenactments masquerading as opinions, cultish echo chambers melting people's identities down to slogans and hashtags, spiritual cosplay, influencers selling healing like it is candy while drowning in their own processed wounds. Political zealots frothing at the mouth, ready to destroy anyone who reminds them that reality is more complex than their algorithm-fed illusions. This is not a place of conversation. This is not a place of community. This is a psychological demolition zone. X is where the masks fall off, the shadows take over, and the human mind reveals what it becomes when stripped of accountability, compassion, and depth. It is humanity without a filter, and that is exactly why most people instinctively avoid it. X forces you to see the one thing most people spend their entire lives running from, the truth of what unhealed humans become. Here's the irony. Stepping into this dumpster fire showed me the mission with more clarity than ever before. If I had never been forced out of Facebook, if I had never walked straight into this digital inferno, I might never have understood the full magnitude of the collapse unfolding around us. X did not just reveal the problem, it exposed the battlefield. It showed me exactly where my voice is needed, exactly where the real ones have gone silent, exactly where the unconscious masses gather to feed on the machine with their unresolved chaos. So I refuse, absolutely refuse, to disappear into the noise or retreat from the rot. Not now, not ever. If anything, X has only sharpened my resolve. I did not enter X to fit in. I did not enter X to chase likes, followers, or validation. I entered X because the truth needed a foothold where the world is most lost. I walked into the dumpster fire, not to burn, but to light a match of my own. Jason Gray. Okay, extremely powerful. That is exactly what I felt when I joined X, I think back in September. I may have been on there before, peeking around during the election last year, and every day it would break my heart to see people being physically assaulted, to see children who were severely, severely abused. And it would come through just like a reel in a feed, and there was absolutely no way that I understood of how to stop seeing those things. It was devastating to me, so I just didn't go on there, and I didn't go back on X until I realized that Jason had moved over to that platform. So anyway, I think he's 100% correct. His voice is needed there for sure, and I'm looking forward to what an impact and what a difference he can make there. So, all right, thank you so much for watching my videos, and I'll see you in the next one.